Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on last year's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense will have the football first here. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So NC State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Wants to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. NC State has moved into the red zone.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the run, it's Reed. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Knight. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Broncos will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. 2nd down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. They connect for 6. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
BAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he keeps it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll try a pass here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Wideouts now clustered. Back to throw. It's Knight. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Jackson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. On the run, it's Jackson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A offense will keep it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fielded at the 40. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Knight. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Reed. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a
swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
He's running out of time here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Oh, the football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab in the left part of the end zone, but cannot stay in bounds. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Knight. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught quickly.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's a quick grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some play.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the Broncos, look at they cash in this red zone trip. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Knight. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Wide open downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a player.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.